Welcome to Joyful Inner by Ken, where we explore the emotional wisdom hidden in our hearts and stars. Today, we're revealing the 4 zodiac signs blessed with high emotional intelligence. Stay till the end, your sign might just be the one. We talk a lot about IQ, intelligence, logic, sharp minds, but have you ever met someone who just gets people? Who knows what to say, when to listen, and how to feel with you, not just for you? That is emotional intelligence. And in this world, EQ matters just as much as IQ. Today, we're diving into the 4 zodiac signs who naturally symbolize emotional intelligence and what makes their emotional depth so powerful and rare. Stick around, because this journey might help you understand yourself or someone you love a little better. Let's begin. First up, Cancer, the heart whisperer. If emotional intelligence were a feeling, Cancer would be the embrace after a long day. Ruled by the moon, this water sign doesn't just understand emotions, they absorb them. Ever notice how a Cancer can sense something's wrong without you saying a word? That's not magic. That's emotional tuning, a gift they carry from birth. They remember the small things, that time you were quiet, the way you looked at her, and when life knocks you down, they're the first, with a blanket, soup, and gentle words you didn't know you needed. But here's the twist. Cancers feel deeply, and that makes them vulnerable. Yet even through their own emotional storms, they process, reflect, and respond with grace. That's emotional maturity. That's EQ. If you've ever felt truly seen by someone, it might have been a Cancer. Next, Pisces, the Empathic Dreamer, the soul of the zodiac, and perhaps the most emotionally connected sign of all. Ruled by Neptune, Pisces don't just understand your emotions, they feel them as if they were their own. You cry, they cry. You celebrate, they glow. They're the type to weep at a song they've never heard just because it feels like someone's pain. It's not empathy, it's emotional symbiosis. Pisces are the people you run to when words fail because somehow they know what silence means. They're not just listeners, they're feelers, healers, carriers of the weight you didn't know you were holding. But Pisces must tread carefully. They give so much. They sometimes forget to protect their own energy. Still, when they're grounded, they become emotional beacons. Soft, spiritual, and soulfully aware. Want to know who will stay with you in your emotional chaos without flinching? Look for a Pisces. If this video is resonating with your soul and heart, it's not by accident. The mind seeks knowledge, but the heart seeks healing. Subscribe to Joyful Inner by Ken, where we don't just talk, we awaken. Let's journey inward together. Let's continue with today's topic, zodiac signs who have high EQ. Next, let's talk about Libra, the zodiac's harmonizer, the peaceful bridge. Don't let their air sign intellect fool you. Libra is socially and emotionally tuned in. Ruled by Venus, Libras have a sixth sense for relationships. They read rooms like books, spotting tension before it erupts. They know when to speak, and more importantly, when to stay silent. Their emotional intelligence, it's in their ability to balance and to see both sides. They're not quick to judge, and they don't push people to open up. Instead, they create space, safe, calm, welcoming, for vulnerability to rise. Need a mediator, a peacekeeper, someone who will understand your truth without invalidating theirs, call a Libra. They're not driven by emotion, but by fairness, by beauty, and by a genuine desire for emotional clarity. Ever felt like someone just knows how to keep peace without pretending everything's okay? That's a Libra's emotional superpower. Next, Scorpio, the Emotional Alchemist. Last, but far from least, Scorpio, mysterious, magnetic, and emotionally powerful in a way most never expect. People often misread Scorpios as distant, but in truth, they feel more than most. They just keep it deep below the surface. Ruled by Pluto, Scorpio is the sign of transformation and of psychological truth. They don't fear emotions, they dissect them. They'll sit with your pain when others flee. They'll see through your smile and know you're breaking inside. Scorpio's emotional intelligence lies in their depth, their willingness to face darkness and find healing there. They're the ones who'll ask the question no one dares and wait patiently for your real answer. It's not easy to earn a Scorpio's trust, but when you do, their emotional loyalty is unbreakable. If you've ever felt emotionally understood without saying a word, a Scorpio probably saw right through your soul. Wrapping it all up, emotional intelligence isn't about being emotional, it's about being aware of how others feel, aware of how you feel, and having the courage to respond with compassion, whether it's Cancer's warmth, Pisces' soul-deep empathy, Libra's graceful balance, or Scorpio's fearless insight. These signs remind us of the power of heart-led connection. And even if your sign isn't on this list, remember this: EQ isn't fixed. It can be learned, developed, and practiced every time we choose to listen, to feel, and to care. So, which of these signs resonates with you the most? Drop your sign in the comments. I will tell you some unique secrets about your signs, and if this video moved you, share it with someone who needs a little smile and an emotional magic today. Subscribe to Joyful Inner by Ken, where your soul finds its voice. See you in the next video. Bye.